Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. I am Amber. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. It is going to be an 8th house reading, which I will explain in just a moment. I'm going to make a couple of announcements, so feel free to timestamp this reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonates with you. Personal readings. If you'd like to book one, you can do so on my website. The link is down below in the description box. I am having a flash sale, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go on over to @unveiled by Amber. You can grab the coupon code and save $20 on your reading until the 22nd of August. And please don't forget to hit that follow button on your way out the door. All right. Let's see. The website, okay, aside from you being able to book personal readings on the website, there are some other things that are currently available and some things that are going to become available. Starting with the smudge kits, okay, the smudge kits are available. Black kyanite is available on the site right now, and all the way through the end of August and well into September, I am going to be launching some other items. This is blue calcite, one of my favorites. I also will be releasing rose quartz. Okay, it comes in 3 variations of size, including pocket stones. I do have quartz geodes. I have amethyst geodes. I have selenite wands, selenite towers. I have some amazonite, as well as some aventurine. There are some other stones too that will come out. Some of them are large stones that you can keep, you know, on your nightstand. The blue calcite, for me personally, I like to leave this on my nightstand. It just brings a really peaceful sleep. It's a very dreamy stone. It is also very ideal for people who deal with possibly anxiety, depression. If you have throat chakra issues, this is a really good stone for that. What else? Oh, right, the crystals. Okay, so what is special about these crystals? For those of you who do not know me and don't know anything about me, I am a certified Reiki master. So before I ship these stones out to you, I'm gonna charge them under a full moon, but I am also going to channel Reiki energy to them before they are shipped out and delivered. Okay, so really special. And healing sessions and coachings. I've had a lot of people get into the comments and ask, you know, like, how do I cleanse my aura? How do I balance my sacral chakra? How do I balance all my chakras? You know, I have a karmic partner. How do I sever ties? I have a soul tie that's kind of pulling on me. What do I do? If that's something that you need assistance with, guidance with, if you would like to book a healing session, you can. The best way to do that is to send me a text message, but you can also send me an email, and I will get you the link so that you can go ahead and plug yourself into my calendar. As we get closer to the end of the year, those things may become available on the site, but right now my calendar is completely out of control, and so I am only taking those by very private special request, and the slots are very limited. So if that's something that you want, very much so, send me a message, email or text, and let's get you on my calendar. Coachings, I do offer one-on-one phone coachings. You can also book those if that's something that you're interested in. Again, send me a text message or an email and we will get you on the calendar. Okay, energy exchanges. For those of you that have taken the time to go onto my website, down at the very bottom there's an option for you to give an to make an energy exchange with me, excuse me. Otherwise a donation. Some of you guys have been doing that anonymously, and I just want to say thank you. If you're here, if you're an Aquarius and you've given me a donation, I just want to say thank you. This is going to be an 8th house reading. So exciting. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. It is about investment, contracts, inheritances. It's about sex, death, regeneration. It is also about obsessions, secrets, mysteries. My favorite part of the 8th house is the fact that it embodies other people's money. Okay. What do I mean by other people's money? So when we talk about inheritances, right, that's probably the most surface definition of other people's money. Someone passes away and they've signed some type of contract, a will, and so there's an heir, someone who inherits that person's assets, wealth, sometimes even their debt. Okay. The 8th house embodying contracts, right? So we just came out of the 7th house, which is about partnerships, marriage, social awareness, right? Justice, those sort of things. In the 8th house, if you sign a contract and you get married to somebody, you guys are basically merging, right? So other people's money, not always just money, but you, at the time that you become married, you inherit that person's debt, you inherit that person's wealth, along with other things, right? Assets, family members, things of that nature, right? So it's, aside from money, the 8th house embodies blessings that we're entitled to that we didn't have to work for, right? You get married, you get a bonus mother. You know, you get a bonus dad, you get bonus cousins, things of that nature, bonus friends, whatever the case may be. So I really like that part about the 8th house. Another, like, more of a global aspect of what the 8th house embodies, stimulus checks. Okay, a lot of people are talking about stimulus checks. That is a great example of blessings that several people are entitled to without having to put in any type of work. Okay, also like legacies. Like if you have a family that has like a family business and your mom or your dad retires, you naturally are entitled to inheriting that legacy, that business, etc., etc. So that's the 8th house. This is going to be a double spread, Aquarius. Down the left side, I am going to be pulling energy in regards to the cycle that you are closing out. Okay, I don't think I mentioned that the 8th house is also a very cyclical house, right? The number 8, things that come back around. So I'm going to be focused on the cycle you're closing on the left. I'm going to focus on the cycle that you're opening up on the right. I'm going to look at the delays and the setbacks for the cycle that you're closing, your perceptions, your feelings, actions that you need to take to close out that cycle, and then also your feelings, perceptions, and what you can expect from the cycle that's opening up for you, okay? Before I bless this reading, I do want to tell you that there's going to be a full moon in Aquarius in your sign on the 3rd of August. Then Mercury will enter Leo on the 5th. Venus is going to enter Cancer on the 7th of August. The most important transit this month is going to be Uranus going retrograde in Taurus, all right? Those of you that are new, every single month I focus on one astrological house. It's typically in alignment with the month of the year. So this is the 8th month, moving into August. I'm focusing on the 8th house. This is a timeless reading. With Uranus going retrograde in Taurus, I spoke about this in the 4th house, okay? It was around April when that transit took place. You might want to go and take a look at your 4th house reading, at your April reading, because the retrograde energy is going to make certain things resurface. Particularly the placement of Uranus and Taurus is about security, our sense of security, stability. It tends to bring up like childhood traumas. It has us reflect and look at relationships that we have with our parents. It's about structures, foundations, the revolutionary energies of structures and foundations that we're standing on and what we're planning to build on them, okay? So very important transit. On the 19th of August, there's going to be a new moon in Leo. Very, very auspicious time for creative endeavors. On the 20th of August, Mercury is going to enter Virgo, where it is very comfortable, okay? So do expect for your thoughts to kind of get in alignment. You might become very, like, perfectionist, or you might start to embody, like, the energy of a perfectionist, you know, like paying attention to your calendar, dates, bills, like just getting organized, okay? Paying attention to details. That energy will manifest around the 20th of August, right before the sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd. All right, so without further ado, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, you all are welcome here. Only you all are welcome here to use me as a vessel to give Aquarius messages for their highest good and their highest good only. All right, Aqua, let's see what's going on. Last but definitely not least, What is the strongest message, Spirit, for Aqua? What's going on in the 8th house? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Want to say it was Libra that got this. It was definitely one of the air signs. It was either Libra or it was Gemini. No, it was Libra for sure. So some of you guys might have Libra in your chart, or you might be connecting with a Libra of some sort of significance. Besides that, luck is on your side here. New moon in Sagittarius. This is about the wheels still turning. Okay, if you're in a space where things are feeling a bit like chaotic, there's like an unrest, kind of like an uneasy energy around you, it's because things are still settling and some things are picking up in motion, picking up in intensity in order for them to settle. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Let's see what's influencing this. Well, how's this influencing the cycle that Aquarius is closing? Oh, wow. You have Cancer here, which is the doula, the mother, and oddly enough, on the bottom of the deck, you have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. This is an energy of feeling very sympathetic. It's also about being tapped into your emotions. And like I told you guys, and I don't think I said that in any of the other readings, but on the 20th of August, with Mercury moving into Virgo where it's comfortable, right? That's one of 2 of its homes. The other home is in Gemini. Virgo is more so perfecting in the 3D, actually doing things and organizing things with your hands, with your body, right? Things that you can see, tangible items. When Mercury is in Gemini, it's more so about organizing your thoughts. So with this space that you're going to be coming into towards the end of August, and Cancer being here for the cycle that you are closing, I do feel like you are probably going to move into a space where you're feeling a bit detached. Or at least this is the perception of others. All right, feeling like all warm and fuzzy, the shit's over with. Some of you guys have probably been quite annoyed with some of the Cancerian energy. As you know, Aquarius is the water bearer. You guys are very emotional, but you do a very good job at suppressing and hiding your emotions and acting out of logic rather than from emotion. Lately, with everything that's been going on the Capricorn Cancer axis, you may have been feeling more emotional than usual. That's coming to an end, and something tells me that a lot of you guys are happy to hear it. Okay, just be careful that you don't fall into like this energy of going like gung-ho. Make sure that you remain receptive. Like I told you, luck is on your side. There are still some energies that are going to be set in motion. Things are still changing around you. So be very receptive. You're a fixed sign. It's easy for you to get fixated on your logical opinion or your logical comforts. Just make sure that you are being open-minded. Okay. Tell me how this is influencing the cycle that Aquarius is opening. Feeling a lot like yourself, are you? Okay, Aquarius energy here. Like I told you, detached, experimental, becoming more like rational. It's also a very liberal type of energy where you may have been feeling a little bit introverted because you're feeling uncomfortable by your feelings, or feeling very protective of your emotions, of your feelings about certain things, maybe even been a bit moody. The cycle that you're opening up, it's probably going to end up being just a little bit edgy. This is interesting because bottom of the deck you have the 9th house, which is the house that we're going to focus on in September. So for some of you guys, you're going to be battling in between these two very, very different dynamics, possibly until the end of August, like I said. So let's see. Spirit, show me the situation, the cycle that Aquarius is closing. Oh, that didn't wait. Okay, you have strength here. Taurus, Leo, Libra. Libra particularly could be of some sort of significance. This is also an Empress energy here. So now with the Cancer energy here, which is a very motherly energy. It's ruled by the moon. It's very, very much so feminine. And then you have the Empress here, who is riding out on the beast. I'm telling you, this is, I can't tell you enough, this is a really, really perfect segue from Cancer into Aquarius. Okay, very, very perfect segue. I do feel like you have been very, very introverted lately, not really being bothered with people, needing time alone, spending time alone. Her being naked here also tells me that for a lot of you guys, Aquarius, you've been pretty vulnerable, and that could be just internally feeling very vulnerable emotional wise, but also some of you guys, I'm seeing that you may have recently become vulnerable to a person, or you're thinking about becoming vulnerable to a particular person or situation. Bottom of the deck, you have the Fool here, which is your energy. This is Uranus, okay? Also Piscean energy, Aries, for me as a reader. And then look at this, how you have the dynamic of the moon and the sun. I feel like you're coming into a very balanced energy. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Wow. You have the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay. Tell me more about this cycle that's closing out with Strength being here. You have the Sun here. I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be stepping into your masculine energy. You have the Five of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are tired of being away from a person. That introverted energy, possibly going within. You might be wanting to make a new arrangement or a new agreement, a new love offer. Like I said, particularly to a Libra for some of you guys, a Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy, heavy emphasis on Libra, Scorpio. The Sun is also the 19th card, which reduces to a 10, but there's no such thing. So it really just reduces to a 1. So you're closing out a cycle to come into the beginning of something that brings you joy, something that definitely brings you happiness. Now in both of these cards, you do have a vibration of the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is going to be entering your sign. It's either might be the 14th of December or the 17th of December. Some of you guys, between now, the month of August, all the way through the end of the year, close to December, you're going to be finding your strength. You're going to be in a very masculine energy, preparing for something. Heavy emphasis on preparation. Tell me about the Strength card and the Sun being here for the cycle that Aquarius is closing out, Spirit. Tell me about this. Some of you guys, ooh, okay. I was going to say some of you guys, travel is on the horizon here. You also have sudden wealth, okay? The number 11, like I told you, there's an energy of coming into some level of alignment. Bottom of the deck, you have toil and labor. This is the number 38, which also reduces to an 11. So you have 11 here, kind of like a twin flame type of vibration. For some of you guys that have been out of union with your twin flame, you may be planning to come into some type of union or surrendering to the fact that you might be in a twin flame journey dynamic with a particular person for some of you guys. I do feel an energy of where you're coming out of a cycle of risky behavior for some of you guys. Like I told you, you're more so logical, very much so like fact-based. And with this Cancerian energy crowning what cycle you're closing out, and you have sudden wealth being here, I do feel like some of you guys have been taking some chances, possibly taking actions that have been driven by your emotions. And I feel like you're in a space, or you're coming into a space where you're going to be fine-tuning a delicate balance between your emotions and your logic, which is really amazing. Really, really beautiful, guys. Tell me a little bit more about the Sun being here for the cycle closing out. This says why. Shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. Some of you guys, some type of truth is surfaced. Something's come out, possibly, like I said, about a Taurus, a Libra, a Leo. This is also going back to that energy of kind of being a little bit frustrated by your emotions. Tell me one more thing about this cycle that Aquarius is closing out, Spirit, with strength in the Sun card here. Okay. So you have me and my ego. Me and my ego, pride or fear in the way, not contacting you but thinking of you often, replaying events over in your mind, the unsaid, showing I love you or like you without physically saying it. Yeah, it's a very introverted energy. Then you have the siren. This is about something or someone being very alluring, seductive, very enticing. Like I said, kind of like almost like a risky type of risque type of energy. It's also kind of like a rebellious energy where most recently you may have been going up against the grain and deciding to do things that make you happy. That is so funny because I was about to say this is an energy of like knowing that you're supposed to be on some type of diet. Like just say for some of you guys you're about to get married and you know you're supposed to be trying to fit in that damn wedding dress that you got, but you eating popcorn and ice cream and shit. I was finna say ice cream and then this came out, girl with popcorn and take a chance. Very much so. Heavy emphasis on risky behavior. Or just doing things for instant gratification, doing whatever it is that makes you happy. Because you have Y here and then you have the Sun with strength. There's an energy of you trying to overcome some energy, some type of emotion. Girl with popcorn, this is about going out. It's about excess. It's about escapism, little regard for consequence, creating a mess, not paying attention. Then you have take a chance. Go for it, setting your intention on a positive outcome. You can't win it if you don't play. Some of you guys, quite literally, you've been in the casino or you're headed to the casino, damn it. Okay, this is interesting. Let me pick these up. I just want one card. I just want one. Spirit, tell me what is going on with this cycle. Teasing. Flirtatious. Having a crush, playing, having fun, keeping it airy, enjoying each other, joking around. This is a really cute energy, to be honest. For some of you guys, definitely there's like a lighthearted type of situation. Wow, you have sorry, not sorry, and then you have proposal. For some of you guys, like you may be really wanting to commit or take things to another level with a person, and it's kind of, there might be something that you're having to leave behind because of this. It may even be considered risky to those who are on the outside of this situation looking in, and I don't think you're sorry about it. Rightfully so. Okay. Tell me about the delays closing out this cycle. What's causing a delay? Oh wow, look, it's you, the Fool, coming out as an issue. You stepping into your power, you being experimental, your natural, rational but edgy self, right? Because you will take risks. That's an Aquarius energy, right? You're very innovative. You are open to like unique and very like liberal things. Very like eclectic. You have an eclectic type of energy, but you typically operate out of logic. So it's like even when you're taking a risk, it's a calculated risk. Thank you, Spirit. Very much so a calculated risk. And I don't know what's been going on with you lately besides the Cancer energy, right? These transits in Cancer. You've been taking more risks than you have been calculating, if that makes sense. Yeah. Then top of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords here. That's that, like, why? Like, why did I do that? What was I thinking? That sort of energy. Tell me one more thing about the delays. Closing out the cycle, Spirit. Two of Swords. May need to look to your friends for help. Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Not making up your mind Definitely could also be an energy that's delaying this. Like I told you, I have Cancer and Aquarius here, and this is the dynamic of this cycle, the old one to the new one. Not really making up your mind, or your mind being made up but not taking some type of action. Quite literally with the sun here, that is about masculinity. It's about taking action. With strength here, possibly you haven't had the courage to do that. What's the energy of the Two of Swords being here? This is a twin flame card for me, particularly in this deck. Okay, see the two candles there. She has the yin and yang on her chest. And clearly it's the number 2. Okay, this says hello, distant, distracted, deep in thought, detached, aloof, not feeling it, finding answers in music. Yeah, for some of you guys, you've been just having a good time, possibly indulging, hanging out with friends, doing whatever it is that you can to kind of keep your mind off of this, or avoiding taking some type of action. Tell me one more thing about this delay for this cycle that Aquarius is closing out, please. One more thing about this delay. The unsaid, not talking, not speaking, doing something in silence. And you got this again. Why? And grow with popcorn. Maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity, or you're coming up on a space where you might have missed an opportunity because you didn't make an investment in a person. That's for some of you guys. Or you made the wrong investment in a person. What is Aquarius' perception of this cycle that is closing out? What is their perception? Okay, that clearly wants to be in reverse. Empress in reverse. Motherly energy. It's also about creativity. It's about like fertility for a lot of reasons. Not only because of pregnancy, but also because the Empress is a creator. Okay, and the opposite of a creator would be a destroyer. So your perception of this situation, the cycle that is closing out, is possibly that something has been destroyed. Bottom of the deck, you have your energy and your energy alone. The Star with the King of Swords. I mean that quite literally, no pun intended. I feel like you have been spending a lot of time alone. You have the Ace of Cups here, Queen of Cups with the 8 of Wands. Someone might not be communicating with you right now, holding back their emotion, or this is you taking on this, like I said, this Cancerian energy. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands. Or something possibly is destroyed because this person had an emotional approach and you had more of a detached approach, vice versa for the cross watcher. Tell me more about, oh, these are the wrong way. Tell me more about Aquarius' perception of this. You may have been too direct with a person, or for some of you guys, not direct enough. Why is the Empress here in reverse for Aquarius' perception of this situation? Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. I very much so feel that you probably met someone that made you all warm and gushy on the inside, and you didn't like that. You liked them, but you didn't like that. Tell me more about the Empress here in reverse. Tell me more about the Empress being here. The Chaser. It's coming out as an issue. This is possibly a person too who had been pursuing you. Pursuing you for a while. Then with the King of Swords here with the Star, you may have gone cold. You may have gotten a bit distant with this person. This may even be a cycle that you have come through a couple of times with this person. And most recently, some sort of communication that was exchanged. I feel like somebody made some type of heartfelt offer. I also feel an energy where someone really built up the courage to make an offer and then was rejected. Whoever the chaser is in this situation is not chasing anymore. You may be surprised by this, or vice versa. The person that you have been chasing is now surprised. Tell me about the 8 of Wands being here with separation. Yeah. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. There's a lack of action. And then see this Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups. She's got her hand over this cup. This could be you. You could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart somewhere. You could even have Libra in your chart, like I said from the very beginning. How does Aquarius view this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups? Okay. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Okay, Aquarius. Talking. You have healthy choices with girl talk. You like who this is. Passion. Insane chemistry. Like each other equally. You like who this is. Definitely you like who this is. What happened? What happened, Spirit, with this situation? Why is this, what is this? This cycle closing out. Why, what's going on here? You have soulmates coming out as an issue. I feel like there was a partnership that was rejected. Honestly. Or that's what's coming to an end. A cycle of rejection. The unsaid, yeah. The unsaid, teasing here, right? The chaser being an issue. Like, I guess that, like, push and pull, like, I kind of like you, but not really, not today. That sort of thing. Maybe have that, like, hot and cold, right? Because you have Cancer and Aquarius here. Possibly, like, this hot and cold energy that you've been having with a person is coming to an end. Tell me how this this cycle closing makes Aquarius feel. How does this make Aquarius feel? The Temperance card, okay? That things are possibly coming into balance. That there are better things on her horizon. Ooh, with the King of Cups. There you are. You may have took a rain check on a person, but I definitely feel like you're wanting to come back around. The Two of Cups is back out here. Maybe wanting to make some type of apology, a love offer, asking someone out on a date. Like, look at that smile on his face. Can y'all see that? Probably can't see that, but he's smiling. Yeah, you may have been very, like, cold, or you had up some type of protective guard with this person originally. Tell me one more thing about, you want to share your thoughts. I'm definitely feeling that. You have the Hermit here with the Chariot. I think you're moving on from being alone, quite literally. You have the Queen of Swords with the Tower here. Possibly you just went through some type of separation. Oh, well, now that makes sense. Because now I'm going back to this Strength card with the Sun. Okay, I'm feeling like this is you with this Leo energy. It's like somebody's possibly been riding on your back, but you are focused on someone else. It could definitely be someone who has children, whether it's a woman or a man, regardless of gender. Some of you guys, this is someone who has children. Tell me one more thing about how this closing out makes Aquarius feel. Oh, Daddy. The Emperor. Look, you have the Emperor and the Empress here. Definitely, this is an energy of coming into alignment. The Empress here is in reverse, but remember, this is your perception. Wow, as I say, coming into alignment, you have Justice here, the number 11. 11, 11. 11, 11. Can't say it enough. Okay, let me ask. Tell me about what does Aquarius feel is just about this cycle closing out? Okay, you have the Phoenix here. It wanted to come in reverse. Now the Phoenix is about a new phase, rekindling, renewing. It's about transformation, growth, something about changing your mind. And with this being in reverse, what would be just about this situation is possibly this person that you're returning to hasn't changed their mind. That would be very just. You have the Snake, the Love Call, and the Runner. Definitely feel like you're running from a karmic partner. You're running from a codependent relationship. Possibly a Leo, a Libra, a Taurus. Some of you guys in Aries, a Cancer even, that's been riding on your back. Somebody who you're hoping to separate from. It could also be a Scorpio. You're wanting to cut somebody off. Could be a Libra as well. Or maybe I already said that. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely like trying to get on from a situation. The Two of Wands for me always in this card. Now look, he also has this twin flame, yin yang, right? You have the portal here, which the Lionsgate portal. Oh. First week of August definitely could be very significant. Anywhere between August 1st through August 8th could be very, very significant for some of you guys. You may be stepping through this portal, or that's when you want to take some type of action, but something's delayed. You might be reaching out to a person around that time, or a person might be reaching out towards you. This Two of Wands, though, for me is always an energy of knowing exactly what action you want to take, but you can't, because he's bound by two paths right now. Okay, and it's almost an energy of him just enjoying the environment that he's in, because he knows that the moment that this delay lifts, that the stagnation has come to an end, that he's going to head down a new path. This is also kind of in alignment with the energy of the Fool coming out as an issue about this cycle closing. There's something about not being able to move forward yet. Okay. I feel like whenever you're going to be able to move, though, you're going to be moving very quickly. You have the Hermit here with the Chariot. I feel like you might end up going from being like silent, like just radio silent, to coming on very strong, being very direct. What type of action should Aquarius be taking to close out this cycle? You have the High Priestess. Is that not coming into alignment, or what? I do feel an energy of you needing to continue to move in silence. Trusting your intuition. There's also an energy of merging. Yeah, heavy emphasis on merging. You could be merging with a Taurus, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Gemini, a Libra, a Sagittarius also for some of you guys. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Definitely a big emphasis on trust. Six of Pentacles. This is the minor arcana to Justice. Being strategic. Thank you. Being calculated. Calculating. Because that's exactly what's going on here. When you think about the Justice card, okay, she's holding the scales. She's weighing something out. All right. To make, she wants to offer something, but she's weighing it out first. Waiting on change, okay? Possibly for something that she's already feeling invested in. Then we have the High Priestess here. She's sitting here reading this book. It's an energy of coming up with some sort of strategy or knowing something that you're not, you know something, but you're not speaking about it. Hence, you have unsaid here. There's something you know, but you're not speaking about it. Then with the Six of Pentacles, this is it materializing, right? Because regardless of gender, it went from like weighing something out or getting ingredients to create something, and then creating it and offering it. With the Empress here in reverse, with the Emperor, you have found, you're going to be finding some type of willpower to make an offer. You have the Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles. Hello. And the Four of Wands. Possibly offering something, somebody a position for some of you guys. Tell me one more thing that Aquarius needs to know about this cycle that's closing, please. Tell me one more thing. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, whatever it is, it's heavy. It's a very studious energy. As I say, it's heavy. Yeah, it is. The Ten of Wands here. Then you have the Hangman with the Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There's an energy of being patient, because I told you. Now what's crazy is he's sitting here, how this is sitting on the board, he's staring at this, waiting on an opportunity, like waiting on the wheel to turn, waiting on the right time. Very heavy emphasis on time. Four of Cups with the Hangman, that's about stagnation. But it's like you're going to go from 0 to 100. Honestly, I see it. I see you going from 0 to 100 as soon as it's the right time. Okay, let's see about this cycle that you're opening up. Spirit, show me the situation or the cycle that Aquarius is opening up, please. Show me the new cycle, the new situation. Okay, you got two. You got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Getting some courage, are you? Leaving the throne. There's an energy of you defeating some type of beast. Also just heard leaving somebody where you found them. I kind of feel a rescue type of energy, to be honest with you. You have Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, King of Wands here. I mean, come on, like heavy emphasis on fire. Very much so. A lot of action, okay? Could have something to do with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely. But I'm more so feeling the energy of Mars. And there's an energy of like, as soon as you get this strategy together, this plan, innovating some type of plan that you may have already had in the past, you're going for it. You're definitely going for it. Let me see about this Nine of Wands energy though, because somebody's on guard. Somebody's not expecting you. Oh, interesting. She's holding the Two of Wands. So possibly you're going to be traveling to a person who can't travel to you. I don't know why I'm feeling energy of a gatekeeper. Bottom of the deck, you have the Fool and the Hangman. Yeah, you're traveling towards someone who can't travel to you. Five of Pentacles, somebody who you miss, possibly somebody who either you left out in the code or they left you out in the code. You have the Magician, the Six of Cups with the Empress. Yeah, there's very much a look. You can't even see the child. Possibly because this is brand new. I told you, like, there is a very heavy emphasis on fertility, but I feel like something is like growing, definitely, but it hasn't come to its full potential yet. Something about it being rather premature. This reconciliation, there's something that makes you very nostalgic. It's definitely something that you are revisiting. Okay, possibly a reconciliation with a Taurus, a Libra, a Leo, a Gemini, Virgo, a Scorpio, a Pisces for some of you. Wow. Oh, I can't make it up. Look at the Emperor and the Empress sitting here with the Ten of Cups. This is what you're dreaming about, imagining. This new cycle brings you emotional fulfillment. Look at, and look at the little baby. Oh, okay. Like the little baby. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Very much so, I feel like this is an energy of someone who might have blocked you. You could have blocked them in the past. You have the King of Cups that came out here. So double emphasis on the King of Cups. Could be someone at a distance. This could be someone who's feeling very isolated too. Yeah, as I say that. You have the Nine of Swords with the Five of Swords. There could be an energy of someone feeling unwanted, not feeling desired. But I'm looking at this King of Cups too. There's someone back here. There's a mermaid back here. It's like you possibly had your eye on someone else, or you were focused on someone else. But you see these dolphins back here. Dolphins are typically, it's a life partner type of energy. It's also very indicative of harmony. So again, Libra energy, a lot of Libra energy. Tell me one more thing about this Nine of Wands, please. Two of Pentacles. Well, that's the 8th house, materializing. That's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle, materializing. Right here, I'm looking at 3 people. The King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. And then there were 2. And then there were 2. You have to say that. Okay, you have the Two of Swords here, which is coming back out. You had the Two of Swords here. You couldn't make up your mind, but now you're focused on something. 8 of Swords here, so this is the 10 of Swords. It's kind of like a Lazarus energy coming back from the dead. Something like things can only get better, like something not totally being over because you made some type of decision. Okay, let me clarify some of these. Ooh, I know my friend is watching, and if my friend is watching, I see twins. You know who you are. Yeah. You know exactly who you are. Anyway. Tell me the energy of the Two of Pentacles, please. What's the energy of the Two of Pentacles, please? What's the energy of the Two of Pentacles? Coffee cup. Meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. Friendship. Two of Pentacles is often too an energy of like after some type of communication, it brings like lightheartedness. Bottom of the deck, you have abundance and date. Ooh, okay. And wedding rings. Very much so. Somebody wanting to talk about conversing about a commitment. Oh, look at this. This is how this is sitting here. Like, that's what she's focused on. She's focused on meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. Possibly this is you. Blindfolds. I'm seeing blindfolds. Somebody doesn't know. Somebody don't even know. What's the energy of the Lovers? It's going to catch somebody off guard. This is all clarifying the Nine of Wands. Definitely somebody's going to be caught off guard that you're coming in hot. Hot and heavy. I want to say that was the energy that Scorpio got. Hot and heavy. You've had the King of Cups out here twice. Abundance. Back out here. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude. Bliss. Healthy choices. Passion. Insane chemistry. A lot of Sagittarius energy. Definitely there's an energy of foreign travel. Traveling at a distance. As far as like the cycle closing out, possibly the distance is closing between you and a person. For some of you guys, that is quite literally physical distance. For some of you guys, it's emotional distance. Like, look, like he's like, how do I get there? And Siri's like, turn left. Avoid the dragon to your right. Oh, that's funny. I feel like somebody's like, there's also an energy of like ducking and dodging somebody. Maybe you don't want somebody to know that you're taking this trip. I mean, because the bottom of the deck, you have seeking here. 9th house. It's about passports. Okay. It's about adventures. It's about documents. Okay. Paperwork, finalizing things, maps, customs. Some of you guys may have to cross some type of border. That could, I mean, I'm quite literally seeing somebody possibly crossing a border. That's clearly not going to be for everybody, but look at this. Like, he's looking at one side of the world and he is focused or strategizing how to get to the other side. Now, interestingly enough, right, no pun intended, but looking at the other side of the world, the other side of a cycle, okay, the other side of a delay, the other side of a reward, a completion. Let me see. What's the energy of the King of Wands, please? Some of you guys could be writing somebody a letter. You have the Six of Pentacles here in reverse. Now, remember, the Six of Pentacles came out, and if that's an energy of giving to situations. You had justice here, but you were weighing something out. I feel like you have come to some sort of decision about that. You're taking action. Are you? Yeah, you will be taking some type of action. Tell me one more thing about the King of Wands, please. Oh, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is going to happen very quickly. This is some very, very fast moving communication. 7 of Wands here with the Knight of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords. I feel like you're blocking someone. You're putting someone at a distance. There's someone who you've decided is not the one, and you're coming in very methodically towards someone who possibly you betrayed, or this is someone coming in towards you that betrayed you. 3 of Cups, King of Swords here. It definitely could have been some type of third-party situation. But I feel like the tables are turning. There's something to celebrate now. For some of you guys, like days after I drop this video, this is going to happen. Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups here. Wish fulfillment. Like double confirmation on the 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, right? Some sort of peace and contentment. You're going to catch, somebody's going to be caught off guard. Look, this is still here. Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups. Like this is some type of divine union. Tell me about this person. And then I'll get into your perception and your feelings about this. Ooh, yeah. Karmic relationship coming out as an issue. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Something fell apart right on time. Let me tell you. What is Aquarius' perception of this cycle that is opening up? It's quite clear. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to be missing anybody no more. You've had it. Look, the Fool. Winning. The Fool with the Magician. Getting what you asked for. Tell me about this new cycle. Like, quite literally, your perception of this is a new cycle. You are racing in, Aquarius. Like, this is you racing in, bubbling over with emotion. You may have been feeling some type of way about this person at some point, and it was just too much to handle. Like, logically, you were like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this is. The Chariot here with the High Priestess. Okay, not going with your intuition. Look at her, the High Priestess, right? Based on logic, based on something that she knows. But with the Chariot here, that's more so like a Cancerian energy, an emotionally driven type of dynamic. And that's that 2 of Wands. Didn't I tell you? The moment that you can move, oh, you will. Shit. We out of here. Aquarius, you're moving very quickly. Then you have Death here with the 8 of Cups. You are cutting ties, severing ties with somebody very quickly. Very, very quickly. How does this all make Aquarius feel? How does... You got 3. Oh my gosh. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant. I feel an energy of you wanting to work on things with the other person. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Cups. I feel like you want to work on things with the other person. Ooh, Aquarius. Tell me one more thing about how this makes Aquarius feel. Mirror, seeing someone, also self-image, okay? Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection, talking, interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. This is about seeing someone. You want to work on seeing someone. You want to talk to someone about seeing them, committing to them. Queen of Wands with the Hierophant, like that's an energy of not only having happiness at home, but it's also an energy, like, I don't know. So I feel like somebody is going to quite literally hear from someone and they're going to confess like this, like my house is not even a home without you. Like somebody wants to move in together, like move very, very, very quickly. Okay. It's a lot. Tell me about the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, please. Camera. Reminiscing, perception, learning from the past, making memories. I'm telling you. Wow. Cupid's arrow. Boat, receiving what you need. I'm telling you, like somebody is focused on like, no, come over here. Aqua, date and wedding rings. Okay. Let me pick some of these up and then I'll ask what it is that you can expect from this cycle that is opening up, because I'm like, dang, I feel like you got all, like every good card that could be out here is out here. I'd hate to ask what you could expect and a bad card come out because all the good cards are already out here. I'm not gonna do you like that. So let's put them all back so we can get a very clear message on what you can expect from this cycle that is opening up. And then I'm gonna get you an advice card, okay? Spirit. We want to know, wow, guys, the 10 of Wands comes out. Somebody definitely could be moving. This could be you moving or them with the Empress. Look at that movement towards the Empress. Okay. Let's see what you can expect. All right. Spirit, what can Aquarius expect from this cycle opening up? What can they expect? Baby. The King of Pentacles. Now, let me tell you how bomb this is. First off, what I heard is having your cake and eating it too. Now, what's so bomb about this is oh, wow, guys, with the Devil in reverse. All these cards are upright. all these cards is upright. Devil sitting here in reverse. So definitely having your cake and eat it at 2. I'm feeling an energy of getting rid of the karmic and getting your divine counterpart. Now what's trippy is that you heard me. I said, let me put all these cards back. This never came out. So this is quite literally this is your energy. This is what you can expect. You can expect some type of commitment. You can expect someone to be trustworthy of you, or you have someone coming in that you can be trustworthy with. Let me see something. Tell me about the King of Pentacles being here. I'm excited for you, Aqua. This is really amazing. Like, look at this. You got pow. Like, something is going to happen, like, all of a sudden. You have the runner here coming out sideways. Like, ain't nobody running no more. What is we doing? I'm here. What are we doing? Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Ooh, okay. You have heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Then you have love, lightning, sudden change. Let me ask one more time, because I really feel like this is this karmic who might intervene. And tell me about this stabbed in the back energy. Why would this be here? The 7 of Swords. Well, that's your energy. I feel like that's how somebody else is going to feel about you. 7 of Swords with the 4 of Wands. Possibly somebody's feeling stabbed in the back because you're about to commit to somebody else. Yes. Look. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords. You're focused on something. Look at his sword. He's like, I want her. I want him. Come here. You. You made up your mind about something. Okay. Let's see what the advice is, Aqua. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Hold your vision. For those of you that are not new to my channel, this card right here, this fixed moon card, is quite literally about getting your manifestation. Not about like, oh, I'm manifesting a new business and you kind of just started it, but you ain't making no money yet, but you don't have no team. You just ordered your product, but it's not on your door. No, this is like, ordered the product, it's sitting on the doorstop, racks in the bank, ain't no complaints. Okay? That's this energy right here. This is really amazing, Aquarius. I look forward to finding out what's going to be going on in your 9th house. Where you're going. All right, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's your reading. I'll see you guys next time.